I wouldn't know either, so good to know.
So how many renditions did you go through before you came up with the final concept?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if there's a number, Dave, but it was iterative, and we probably worked from end of January through end of March, early April on the designs, both of the locker and of the room, of the bathroom designs as well.
When you sat down and plotted out what you wanted this to look like, what would you say was like the main overarching feel you wanted it to have?
Modern, cool, clean, connected.
When did y'all start the process of looking at overhauling the locker room?
I'd say we've had it on the list, and we've looked at it for several years. You're always balancing the trade-off of it's an inconvenience, when do you do it, when is kind of the trade-off of where's the technology and are the benefits worth the inconvenience short term. And we felt like this off season was the right time to do it.
How stressful was this process?
Not stressful. It was really fun. We had an awesome project team working with Jeff Brickner and Adam Nolman and our equipment team to really come at the design from like an equipment and usability perspective. We had great architects, a design build team, JDL Warm, Longhorn, MSA, Michael McInturf Architecture. So like really great team, great thoughts, collaborative, and it was just a fun process. I'm so grateful that I got to be a small part of it.
How big was the player input, Elizabeth?
Huge. Adam and Jeff are very plugged in and have great relationships with our team to make sure we knew what features were missing, what we needed to add. I would say the charging plugs were like top of the list, so we really hit that one hard. We've got plugs in the safe. We've got a plug down kind of by the seating area so that you can like be charging your iPad watching film or your phone if you need to. Plus we added the lie flat charger to make sure we were covered and future proofed from a charging perspective. We went with the chair out of the locker. A lot of new lockers you'll see have it built in, but it's not as useful to get to your stuff. So we really came at this with great player input to make it useful as well as a great upgrade in design.
Why was this a point of emphasis for y'all to go out and kind of get this kind of modernized?
I think we always just keep looking at ways to be competitive and help the team. We've invested in the training space, the weight room area, a lot of other football spaces for the team, and this was kind of the natural next place.
Personally, how satisfying is it to you to see this come to fruition and be well received like it is?
I feel so fulfilled and proud right now of just the result. I'm thrilled and especially happy that the team received it so well this morning.
Elizabeth, are you able to say what's next after this? You just talked about the training room, the locker room. Is there anything on the horizon?
I don't know yet. I mean, we kind of always have a running list, but we'll probably dive into that, later or next off season.
How big of a topic was a fridge by Joe's locker?
I'm surprised that that's already gotten so much coverage. We tried to make it very sleek. I'm sure you all kind of know we try to approach, obviously football is the ultimate team sport. We want to treat the team as a collective and all the players equally, but he had some appliances there, so we built them in to clean it up and tried to actually de-emphasize it, but of course everybody already noticed. So
Are you able to say if that was a conversation with Joe or if it just happened, if you all decided we're doing this?
No, we talked to Joe throughout the process as well. Yeah.
When would you say you guys officially started this project?
January of this year is when we really started the designing and stuff.
Obviously, it's come up a lot in the NFLPA survey about kind of the locker room and other things around the facility. How much is that taken into consideration, just kind of the survey and kind of what it says and kind of ways that franchise can improve?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really more so the day-to-day conversations that our coaches and our football ops staff have in person with the players. So we've got a really good pulse on it.
Do you have a sense of how this compares to the rest of the NFL? Like, have the players said anything, or was your goal to make this above and beyond what any other teams have?
Yes, we are competitive, so we did kind of aim for the best, and we've gotten some pretty positive feedback. And you should ask the Longhorn Locker Company, because they've said this is the best locker they've done so far, which is great as well.
Over the last few years, y'all have made it a point of emphasis to improve a lot of things around the franchise. I mean, what does that say about y'all, and kind of from the indoor to this, and kind of the other things y'all have done, that kind of where y'all at, kind of where y'all are headed?
I think it means we're competitive and we're committed.
How appropriate is it? I think this is the 25th year of this facility that you did this. You got obviously a new field having been installed. How appropriate is this in the 25th season?
Yeah, I think it's a really kind of fun way to celebrate the 25th season in this building, and a nod to, hopefully really bright things ahead.
What's been your favorite player reaction so far to the reveal today?
Oh man, I don't know if I could give you one, but honestly the collective positive response is what means the most, that it really resonated kind of across the board and was really positive.
Were you here? Were you here when the team walked in for the first time?
Yes.
Can you paint that picture?
Everyone's just kind of coming in, experiencing it on their own. Some people are quieter, some you see their face light up. Some of them are immediately like, oh, this is sick. So it was just really fulfilling, and I'm grateful and thankful that I got to be on this side of it to just see the live reactions.
Were you in and out of here during construction, or did you just see it for the first time when it was done?
I have been checking on this pretty frequently, so I've gotten to see it progress.
How big of a tool do you think this could be in free agency, like a destination? The fact that the facility has been upgraded to the most modern standards.
I think free agency and roster construction is always a million different pieces, but it's great to have great facilities and a great culture, and really I feel like we have a ton of selling points.
And I hope this is an appropriate question to ask. I don't know if it's your call, but it's going around online. There's still room for ping pong tables in here, correct? If necessary.
That is not my call, but I think this year we might not see the ping pong so much, and I think as we were designing this, we really wanted to attack this season with open space and connectivity to the players, and a clean, focused feeling. I think we're not going to see ping pong this year. I don't know if that's like breaking news. Not my call. I think that was just decided on collectively by the team last year for this season. Yeah.
Are you able to say the cost?
I'm not going to get into the numbers. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Amazing.